2 episodes in 2 days. This is a different change of pace for me. But again, if you listen to the last episode, essentially the NBA edition of 1-5-10 challenge, I really was just motivated to do that episode because there were other topics that I wanted to just let my thoughts roam on. And so that's pretty much what's led me to this episode. It's been a little bit since I've done the one-word opinions. So I figured and again, this is going to be somewhat of a challenge for me because I really just want to do, I really want to talk about some of this stuff much more, but again, just kind of like the 1-5-10 challenge, like maybe this will just be like a fun, I don't know, a fun challenge for me to shut my mouth after a single word, but we know how that goes. So we'll try it out. And again, it actually looks like, this is weird. It looks like my most recent, there's my most recent episode. Okay. So we've got all the episodes there. I believe this is episode 21, possibly. Let's take a look. Let's count it down. We've got the time. So I wish I just had like literally episode 1, 2, 3 on here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This is episode 21. So you know what that means. I don't remember which episode I said this in. Maybe it was the holidays underrated, overrated. But according to some random dude that I saw online, I want to know what percentage it is, because he basically said, like, if your podcast gets to episode 21, you're in the top like 1%. So I'm going to just search that right now. I don't know, what percent of podcasts make it to episode 21? We'll just see. Yes, here it is. Okay. If you're watching, I'll share where I'm getting this information. Okay. If you're not, if you're just listening, you're doing it, old school podcast style. I literally typed in what percent of podcasts make it to episode 21. And the first thing that pops up, I spelled episode wrong. Good job. To be in the top 1% of podcasts in the world, you only need to publish 21 episodes. The art and science of getting to the very top of a crowded creator. Let's see, this came from, like I said, I saw it just randomly, and apparently it's on this random dude's Twitter. So 90 on Jack Butcher, at Jack Butcher on Twitter. It says 90% of podcasts don't get past episode 3. That's 1.8 million who quit. Of the 200,000 left, 90% will quit after 20 episodes. That's another 180,000 gone. To be in the top 1% of podcasts in the world, you only need to publish 21 videos. So, woohoo. Congratulations to us, you guys. We did it. We have one of the top 1% podcasts in the entire world. Couldn't have done it without you. Okay, so again, this is episode 21. We're going to do one-word challenge, one-word opinion. And this is probably going to be a very, very short episode, which, again, I'm fine with. I really have no, I never really set a limit to how long or short I want an episode or I need an episode to be. And I think that's kind of like the nice thing about this super random podcast is that, like, for me personally, like, there's some people that I can listen to for long periods of time, and other podcasters that I just prefer shorter ones. And so for me, I guess I don't even know like what you guys prefer, or really what I prefer myself, but just kind of scrolling through some episodes, like really early on, they were probably around 45 minutes or less. And then I think I started to get a couple, I think like 30 to 40 minutes is the sweet spot. But here's one. Oh, so I haven't done really tons that are long. The longest was an hour and 33 minutes. That was the Twitter protest being over. So I don't know. This will be a shorter one. Last episode on the NBA 1-5-10 challenge was like 25 minutes. I believe that's what it says. Was it really? Yeah, 25 minutes. You guys, my thumbnail art on YouTube is just supreme, primo. It is grade A. But anyway, I digress. Let's get into it. Yes, so from the last episode, I really just wanted to do the 1-5-10 challenge because I had like 2 topics in here that I really wanted to talk about. But the universe said that we were going to do an NBA episode. So that's what we ended up doing. And again, I really thought about this. Like, do I just want to have a random podcast episode where I'm rambling on pretty much how this episode has been so far? Or if I wanted to put this into a 1-word challenge, 1-word opinion. I got to stop saying challenge. So yes, that's what we're going to do. 1-word opinion on basically the leftover topics from yesterday's 1-5-10 challenge episode. So topic number 1, again, 1-word opinion. Precious metals. This is super easy. My 1-word opinion on precious metals is, ooh, no, it's not underrated, overrated. So I need to have a 1-word opinion. Precious metals. And I see the challenge with this too is that I can't really give you background into my thought process on why I chose a word. So I almost like have to think internally while I'm saying pretty much like filler words out loud. So that's pretty much what's happening right now. So I'm just kind of saying like mumbo jumbo to you guys, but I'm trying to think about the best word that I can use to describe precious metals without actually telling you any of the thought process or reasoning that I'm using for it. I will say precious metals, 1-word opinion. Underappreciated. Will I? Yeah. Okay. I guess that's what I'm going with. Precious metals, underappreciated. Next one, whatnot. Okay. So for those of you that don't know, whatnot, I didn't know until like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Whatnot is an app, basically like an auction app, buy and sell. If you're too impatient for eBay, check out Whatnot. It's like, I love it. I'm obsessed with it. Probably it's not a good thing, but I just genuinely like, I think it's so cool, especially because I'm such a coin nerd and I found a community on Whatnot. So that's just been cool. So I will say, oh geez, I'm like full on. No, I'm explaining to you guys what Whatnot is. That's okay. This has nothing to do with my 1-word opinion. But this is going to be a little plug for me. So I would totally think it's awesome if you guys find me on Whatnot and you follow me and bookmark Collector Colt. That's how you're going to be able to find me. I didn't know that it would put my picture up there. That's really weird. But I have episodes saved because I'm going to be doing, at the end of the month, I'm going to be doing some auctions on coins, NBA cards, and Pokemon cards. So definitely check me out there. But again, that's just my little plug. I'll probably have a YouTube video on talking about Whatnot specifically. But my 1-word opinion on Whatnot is, here's the thing. Maybe I didn't really touch on it that well either. I said if you don't have the patience for eBay, because a lot of the auctions on eBay go for like a week long or something. These auctions go for, I think max is like 2 minutes. So yeah, if you like legit want to just buy something or just take part in an auction, this is a super cool app that you can use. It's really great too, because when you sign up and you create your profile, like you put in your payment information into the app, and then that way, once you are bidding in an auction and once you've won, it automatically will take the payment for it. So it's a super slick setup. And yeah, so again, that's just a little background on Whatnot. Anyway, my one word opinion on Whatnot is entrepreneurial. Entrepreneurial is what I'll use for Whatnot. Okay, next one is inflation. A one-word opinion on inflation. Maybe not as like deep and well thought out, but again, I can't explain why I'm choosing this word, but my one-word opinion on inflation is annoying. Next topic, one-word opinion on TikTok. Complex. That's one that I wish I could talk a little bit more about, but I can't. So TikTok, one-word opinion, complex. Next one. Oh, this is one that I will probably eventually have like a 5-minute rant on this at some point. The next thing that I drew is Westworld. So a little background on that. Westworld is this very, very sci-fi TV series where essentially what it is like an amusement park, but it's supposed to be like a real world experience. So guests basically pay to go to like the Old West, and every like person that they interact with is actually artificial intelligence. And yeah, so it's just a sci-fi series on that. We got a couple episodes into season 2, and I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I was just not a fan at that point. But so Westworld, I would say is one-word opinion. I would say foreshadowing. Okay, if you've never seen it, definitely watch it and check out. Like, think about it. I'm going with foreshadowing. Okay, next one. Again, coins. My one-word opinion on coins is I'm probably gonna have to say obsessed. Like, I don't know. Is it obsession? Yeah, it might be, but I think it's a healthy obsession. Because again, like, don't get me wrong, it's cool that like people collect things and it's their hobbies and stuff. But I just have this like almost like a reassuring feeling about being a coin collector, because people have been collecting coins since we had coins. You're probably a coin collector and you don't even realize it. Like, if you've ever seen a coin, ever, doesn't matter how expensive it is, if it's pocket change, whatever, you're like, oh, that's weird. And then you just throw it in your drawer or whatever. Like, sorry, you're a coin collector now. Like, there's no denying it. Anyway, it is the hobby of kings, is what they say. But long story short, I just feel reassurance with it, because a lot of what I prefer to collect has some precious metal value in it. So for me, I'm like, it's almost like, I don't know, I just feel better about it. All right, I don't know how many are in here. It looks like 1, 2, it might be 3 or 4 left. Okay, next one. Physical fitness. One-word opinion. I don't even remember what my one-word opinion on coins was. Did I say obsessed or did I say reassurance? I think I said obsessed. I'll just go with obsessed. Whatever. That's fine. One-word opinion on physical fitness. Journey. It's definitely a journey. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, 3 left. Told you this is gonna be a fairly short episode. Third topic. Flight cancellations. And I have a backslash, and this was going to be for the 1-5-10 challenge. So I will split this into 2. So one-word opinion on flight cancellations. Ooh. Avoidable. Geez, is that? I guess that's what I'm going to go with. I can't even give you an explanation on who I'm talking about when I'm saying avoidable, but okay, flight cancellations, avoidable. The next one on here was the Boeing 737 MAX 10. I can give you some explanation on why I put this. Okay, so long story short, if you've never heard of the 737 MAX, it's basically Boeing's like newest best, quote, best plane that they want to, that I think in 2018, 2019, they had 2 separate crashes because of like some autopilot issues. And pretty much the planes were grounded worldwide because of this huge technical problem. Well, what's happened now is Boeing basically wants an exemption from safety requirements from like I think it's the FAA, Federal Aviation Administration. I don't know, whoever controls the skies in the US, whatever. But yeah, Boeing wants a safety regulation exemption on these 737 MAX 10 planes, or else they're just going to scrap the owner, CEO, whoever, the big guy in charge at Boeing. He basically said like, otherwise we're going to scrap the whole idea of having these planes. And there's already been 600 ordered from various, I don't know, airlines. And so, yeah, he basically said like, we want a safety exemption. Otherwise this isn't going to happen. So that's just disgusting to me, and it's annoying. And I didn't even give you my one-word opinion on it. One-word opinion would be the Boeing 737 MAX. Unsafe. I'm just going to go, yeah, simple as that. Unsafe. Okay, we got 2 left. Okay. Pedro Pascal and Burt Reynolds. Uncanny is all I'm going to say. Uncanny. All right. Pedro Pascal and Burt Reynolds. Uncanny. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the second Kingsman movie. And I was shook. I thought he was CGI. I really did. But yeah, Pedro Pascal, Burt Reynolds. My one-word opinion is uncanny. And the last one that I have here, ironically enough, was one that I added in because I had a little snippet of extra paper. The Roaming Thoughts podcast, I will say unique. Okay. That's it. That's the episode. One-word opinions on complete random nonsense. Appreciate you guys for listening. And until next episode, do good in the world. I don't know.